The island of Borneo lies to the east of mainland Malaysia. It covers 3 countries, Indonesia, Brunei and Malaysia, and its heart is set in off-roading. The Trans Borneo is an annual event that aims to delve into the heart of Borneo, exploring the 3 separate countries via 4-wheel drive. This year, we've got local enthusiasts plus international guests, 15 plus 4-wheel drives, fully kitted out and set up, ready to take on the challenge. The Trans Borneo is Asia's longest running off-road event. This year it's been led by Anwar Ghani. He and his team have over 25 years experience of running events and 4-wheel driving across this amazing island. We're going to be trekking into the heart of the jungle, which is 140 million years old, making it Asia's oldest rainforest. The jungle here can bring an element of uncertainty, and things can change in a flash, but that will be part of the adventure. Hills, mud and water provide all of the fun when you're 4-wheel driving in these conditions. But it's the weather that can change those conditions quickly and drastically. And it's not uncommon for an easy section of track to be turned into an impassable bog in minutes due to heavy rain. There'll be challenging times when the teams need to work together. Vehicles and individuals will be pushed to their limits, but that's what we're here for, to explore the island at its best and challenge ourselves along the way. Alongside the off-roading, we're going to be exploring the concept of Chan. We're looking for the culture, the cuisine, the history, adventure and agriculture, and the nature that this beautiful island has to offer. The route we're taking has never been completed by a 4-wheel drive convoy. We're crossing over the borders in remote areas, and we're hoping to encourage the establishment of new quarantine, immigration and customs points. This will allow for far easier immigration, communication and trading between the 3 countries on this island. I've been enlisted by the Trans Borneo as an ambassador of the event. Sabah Tourism are also heavily involved, and we're here to cover the significant adventure and tourism opportunities that you can discover when you visit here yourself. One of the unspoken rules of the Trans Borneo is to expect the unexpected. So let's see what adventures lie ahead of us for the next 15 days.
My name is Anwar Ghani. I'm a director of Borneo Explorers in Berhad, and we are doing the Trans Borneo 2017, and it's called Into the Heart of Borneo.
Okay, now what I will do is I will start introducing everybody so that you know each other. There's only 53 of us. Mr. Simon Christie of 4-wheel drive team there. He's a big shot in Australia. Okay, Mr. Randy Box. Mr.
Our intent this year was to promote closer ties between Malaysia, Indonesia and Brunei. And what we did this year was to get 2 young people, one from the tourism field and the other one from the automotive field, because it's tourism and 4x4 at the same time. It's what we call the YTBA, Young Trans Borneo Adventurer.
Our convoy assembled in Kota Kinabalu, gathering participants spanning across the Asia-Pacific. The flags of each nation rippled behind vehicles that have been constructed and modified to take on the unique challenges that Borneo would throw at us.
The theme behind the Trans Borneo this year is CHAN, C-H-A-N, which stands for originally it was culture, history, agriculture, adventure and nature. And within the 22 places of interest and activities is covered under this concept. But Along the way, as we went along, the sea also became a culinary experience. So C stands for cuisine, in addition to culture. Trans Borneo was started by a bunch of people from West Malaysia, and they were ex-Camel Trophy veterans. And after their experience in Camel Trophy, they decided that they wanted to do something similar in Malaysia, and Sabah and Sarawak was the natural choice for it because of the terrain, because of the logging tracks, and because of the jungle. And so they came here, and they came in '88, and I got involved in '89. We formed the Kinabalu 4-wheel drive club, which was the first 4x4 club in Borneo Island. And then thereafter, I carried on until 1990. Jeff, Simon, is the one with the 3 shoulders. Trans Borneo is the mother of all 4x4 events in this part of the world.
It sent all of Kota Kinabalu bid us farewell and good luck. Notable officials, including the Sabah Minister of Tourism, came to flag us off in distinct Malaysian style. We were led by police escort who would part the seas of traffic, ensuring quick access to our next destination. Conditions here in the jungle are tough and unrelenting and can only be tackled with a well set up 4-wheel drive. Now, just like in Australia, they've got a great range of vehicles. There are Nissans, Toyotas, Isuzus, a Ford, and quite a few Land Rovers. But the way they set their vehicles up here is a little bit different to the way we do back at home. Vehicle protection is important in the jungle. You'll see most of the vehicles running bull bars, rear bars, and side steps. The bar work though is typically light and offers maximum approach and departure angles. All of the vehicles on our convoy are running winches, and it's great to see the vehicles running Narva lights as well as a range of Australian products.
I'm Eddie White, and this is my wife's patrol. Just kidding. No, actually this is my beloved Nissan Patrol GQ 1994. I'll just go through some of these things that we have done to it. It's still using the original TD42 engine. I'm using AR50 Garrett turbo, which is modified locally. However, for the suspensions, we're using a complete 6-inch lift kit from Superior Engineering. So radius arms, brace kits for the axles and everything. I'm running a 36-inch Cymax Centipede, so we had to do a little bit of quarter panel chops on it, front and rear, and that has given us very good result. I've got various lightings installed. For the electrical systems, I'm running a Piranha battery management system with solar kits and solar batteries, inverters, the whole thing. The main thing is to run my beloved 60-liter fridge freezer, and we're happy with the results.
This well set up Nissan Patrol behind me is typical of the sort of tough jungle rigs we're utilising in this trip. Tall, aggressive tyres give clearance for the diffs and the sort of traction we need in deep mud, whilst the suspension lifts the body and chassis up above the ruts, mud and water that we'll be encountering. Recovery gear and winches are a critical part of surviving the Borneo jungle. We've got a range of winches here that include PTO and electric, or vehicles like this that have a choice of both. Have a look at the height of this beast. It's set nice and high to give it the clearance we need, but it's also set wide to give it plenty of stability. Now, interestingly enough, this vehicle started life as an IFS vehicle, which limits how much lift we can give it, but the locals have done a solid axle swap in the front end to give it a full coil setup and the ability to lift it far higher.
My car is a Land Rover 110. Year of making is in 1987. I do a little bit of modification, like the axle, it's a portal axle, and then a roll cage. And then the engine, we modified it to the Toyota 14B. Yeah, we have a PTO winch. We raise up about 2 inches. This suspension, we are using the Superior. We have a camouflage for shed. Normally this car we're using for hunting. We usually go with friends for camping. Normally in the seaside or the riverside. It's good because at the back we have this is double cab. We can bring the dog along. Yeah, this is my first time to join the Trans Borneo. Yeah, I'm really enjoying with the friend because we have a lot of fun together.
The vehicles here are tough and utilitarian. They're set up by local professionals who have the knowledge and experience to take on the jungle. They're a little bit different to the vehicles we have at home, but I can't wait to see how well they go.
We were supposed to take a road, but there's a big gully, they dug a deep ditch, and the backhoe and the excavator is not around. So this is the second route, the second toughest among the three. So there are 3 possible routes.
Yep.
So this is the second option, and the third option is even worse.
We have just crossed over the border into Indonesia, and the going, guys, is getting tougher and tougher. It's an awesome adventure so far, and it's only just begun. I can't wait to see what's up and over the next hill. As the sky grew darker, the tracks became tougher, and soon enough every car required a winch through the jungle mud. Where's the winch controller? It was a team effort as everyone worked together, stacking logs, trudging through slop, attaching cables, or giving guidance for one final push to see us safely to the top of the mountain. We arrived fatigued but victorious at the official border. We gorged on a well-earned dinner, looking forward to finally getting some sleep and tomorrow's adventures in Indonesia.